Welcome to the nightly vid. What we saw today was SPY, Qs, and IWM on inside day. So either side of this gets our attention tomorrow. SPY, either to rev strat or inside down continuation to trigger the weekly rev strat down. If we go to the Qs, it already is a weekly signal down and an inside day. If that breaks down continuation or rev strat down, it confirms that. Maybe an outside month for the tech. We'll see. If it goes reversal tomorrow, we could also set up 2 weeks for next week. We got IWM. Still an inside week, inside day. You got small little broadening formation in here. So you're seeing on a 60 basis, this is what it's looking like. And notice how all of this price action is stuck within these 2 days. So this is chop, chop, chop. New highs would be what we're looking for. However, since we're still an inside week, this inside day here could also rev strat. So we'll just, be careful with the inside weeks there. Dow Jones was a 2 down and green. So maybe 2-2 reversal. However, is just doji at this point. Still 2 up and then doji week. So not much going on in the Dow this week so far. That being said, let's go take a look at our inside days and see what we've got. All right, DUOL. And I'm looking at the wrong scan. I actually didn't scan at all. There it is. Netflix. So double inside day Netflix. That'll be fun. I'm selecting wrong time frame. It's already an outside week, so we'd actually prefer to go back through that 3 because we know this is a broadening formation. But we'll see. The other thing is when you're going into Friday, we look for PMGs, right? 322s, double insides. We like those. See if we have any other double insides. Yen, never heard of it. DQ Energies, nope. Nope, a lot of low volatility stuff. So really just Netflix. That's perfectly fine. Gives us some focus there. We'll also have a meta inside day at the bottom of the broadening formation. MicroStrategy inside day. You'll see it's rev strat month down, 3-2 week down. So obviously they're not having a good time here. And we look at the monthly, it's mother bar. So what's it trying to do? Go to the other side of that mother bar, like a soap. Now we don't have any nearby monthly pivots, but it is puking. VRTX. Bottom of the broadening formation, inside day. Maybe it gets it moving. Carvana. So right at the mother bar on the week. Inside day, so you can see bottom of this daily broadening formation. Would be a nice move. We'll see. Still trying to get a feel for what we're seeing here. Coin, along with MicroStrategy. CRCL is having a bad time in here. So it's a double inside day on Monday night, right? Still good. Down about 6% so far. GS is a rev strat week down, so could kick them in. Let's see a JP Morgan. JP Morgan's 3-1 day. Still triple inside week, so maybe. Financials are a hammer today. I try and speed things up here. Dash. So inside day dash, slight PMG, not much. Reddit inside day after an outside week. Crowd. 2 months down. 2 down week. Inside day. Tesla's. Like Tesla, shooter weak in force. Still has pivots to go after. However, on the day, got some distance to go to this next one. It's possible if we see the whole market down. AMD inside day, net inside day. EVGO, let's see this one. It's got some pivots lined up if they're going to really take them out, or pivot machine gun the other way. So I like that one. Semis, EVGO, put star next to it. But we're also going to have AMD. DI, net. I think net falls into semis, so I'm just going to leave it off. AMAT, another inside day, pretty red on the month. 3-2 down week, inside day. GoDaddy's a good one if we do see any upside. It could be some reclaim on the month in here with the weekly reversal this week and the inside day on Friday to get it moving. Gosh, there's so many inside days. Dell, you're gonna see this one. So from our nightly video, inside day Monday night, pivot machine gun, which does what? Triggers the 322 week, which does what? Setting up shooter month. Then inside day measured move, if they're going to keep on puking. XXRP is in there after that historic run in Ripple. All right. I think we got through most of this. CRISPR also had a very nice run in there, but not anymore. Inside day at the bottom of the range. And still an inside month, so maybe. But that's kind of asking for problems. All right. We got a lot of lower volatility stuff, less interesting stuff. Man, but we do have 300 of them. Okay. Two up shooters. Let's see. Ooh, NEGG. I love that. 322 NEGG. A lot of stars next to that one. Should be a high volatility name as well. All right, that's about it on the shooters. Let's see hammers. CRM is a nice rev strat after lower lows on the week. Big broadening formation to come back through. All right, in the home builders, we do have a hammer, and notice the location, retesting the triangle. Let's see, Lennar. 322. Yep. DHI. Yep. ABH. Yep. All right. All right, and then we'll add Dollar Tree in there as a pivot machine gun candidate. There is a lot of, lower volatility consumer staples that we see and some other consumer non-cyclicals. That's really about it for the weekend or nightly vid, I mean. So you see Thursday night, here's your insides, shooters, your hammers. As far as a summary, we got SPY, QQQ, IDBM inside. What is the next two? Or two going three. Inside day. Potential sim break in XHB or SMH. And XLK, so that's QQQ. Solid PNG setup on $3 if the market is stronger and or staples is stronger. Then market sell off. EGG, high volatility, 322 setup. That's no risk. All right. So here is the gist of the nightly vid. If you're skipping to the end, hopefully you guys enjoyed the vid and are having a decent trading week. Has been a little more difficult just with a lot of things where if we pull up the scanner, you see this week is pretty lackluster. But half the market up, 30% down. We look at the sectors, these are all down. Real estates are all up. These are all mixed. And then you got some stronger tech, stronger healthcare, stronger staples, right? So some rotation out of some technologies into some staples, into some healthcares, out of others. It's kind of just been lackluster this week. So been a little bit more difficult just because we don't have the data to back up a big move. But that is how it is sometimes. So I'll see you guys Friday morning. Not sure how much time I'll have, but I'll at least be there for about the first hour of the day. So that's the plan. Visit us at stratalerts.ai and have a good rest of your night.